I got it.
So I just got back from watching Marvel's The Marvels, and this movie is all about Captain Marvel, Captain Rambo, and then also Kamala. And so they are also, I'm already so lost. So essentially they all have this frustration that whenever they use their powers at the same time, that they actually switch places. And meanwhile, they're dealing with this villain of the week Marvel stereotype where she wants revenge. She is trying to take natural resources from other worlds, other maybe galaxies, planets, whatever. And it's up to Captain Marvel and everyone else on her, now the Marvels gang, to go and stop this evil person from doing what she is attempting to do by essentially destroying other worlds. This feels like an underwhelming movie. And that's to say that yes, it is. Despite there is, you know, quite a little bit of fun to be had with this movie. I did like a lot of the visuals, although some of them, they definitely did feel like they weren't ready for the big screen. And yes, there's a lot of beams in this movie, lots of beams going up into the sky, and definitely not for me. I don't even think that there is like a correct audience for this. I just did a review for The Marsh King's Daughter, and even that movie, it has a specific audience for it. This movie, it's like, hey, Marvel fans, you're a Marvel fan, right? Marvel fan? Hey, we have lots of Marvel stuff coming up. Check out this movie. It ends with a pretty good setup, a setup that I've always wanted. I did like that, so I guess maybe I was a little bit fan service. I wasn't expecting that, and I hope they kind of capitalize on that, because my theater, there was a lot of hype for that post-credit scene. So, Marvel, listen to the audience, stop going against the grain, stop promoting all of these weird, dumb messages. It's just, please capitalize on this, and just please make movies that aren't just sequel baits. That's exactly what they do with this movie. Everything's just interconnected. It's connected to WandaVision, some Marvel TV show that I've never seen with Kamala. And then also there was a lot of backstory with Captain Marvel that I was just completely lost on. I'm like, did she get her own show? When did all of this happen? I'm so genuinely confused. And this is probably the first movie, honestly, that has made me feel so disconnected, disjointed from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Even like up until about 2 years ago, the distinction between the TV shows and the movies, it wasn't really effective. But now, I'm starting to feel the cracks. I'm starting to feel like, okay, am I starting to face some memory loss here, or am I just missing out on a lot of context? Because this movie, The Marvels, you need to watch the Marvel show on Disney Plus with Kamala. You need to watch WandaVision. You need to watch Endgame, Infinity War, but who hasn't seen those two? Regardless, this felt like the first Marvel movie where it felt like, yes, you have homework, go do your homework. Oh, you didn't study for the test? I guess I'm just gonna have to wing it and try to piece some things together, which yes, this movie, it does piece some things together for you. And so while also trying to play catch up and trying to figure out the beats and the pieces that fit this puzzle that I'm not exactly sure what the final picture is, I'm also dealing with a lot of flashbangs from this movie, a lot of just gross CGI, and then a lot of interpersonal character development that doesn't really make sense. This movie overall, speaking, was just a major headache. It did have some charms to it. Brie Larson, she does a lot better here as Captain Marvel. She's finally actually a character that actually, emotes occasionally, and you kind of find out why she didn't used to emote, but also at the same time, it's such a cop-out reason. But I think the other two, they picked up her slack, and where the charming scenes did happen, that's, where they picked up Kamala and Rambo. They definitely carried the Marvels for sure. And not to mention, some of the funnier scenes don't even have to do with any of the main characters. They actually have to do with the cat, Goose, and maybe some other, but I don't even know how to talk about this without spoiling. There's other factors regarding Goose that makes the movie a lot more comical. Is it worth watching the movie for? Not in my opinion. And actually, if you ever go to like an AMC and you're getting your popcorn, that kind of spoils the movie. So don't get popcorn if you don't want to be spoiled. But also, this really isn't a movie I would recommend. I would say skip this one. Check it out on streaming when it comes out, to skip to the post-credit scene, and then to check out some of the Goose moments, or maybe some YouTube highlights of Goose moments. There is an opening scene that I kind of like with the fighting and the switching of the places. I enjoyed the first time we were introduced to that segment, but then after that, it just kind of got old and the characters adapt very, very quickly. Guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for my review. I'm done talking about this movie. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. It does help out the YouTube channel, and also let me know in the comments down below, did you guys enjoy the movie? Click around on the screen somewhere. I'm sure there's a video or a playlist for you guys to click on. And also, be sure to hit subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys probably next week. No, I definitely will. There's a lot of movies coming out next week. All right, take care. Bye.